the channel like a young AC/DC, we shoot to thrill, but we play to kill. With Jodie, Shooter Craig, Night Force, G.I. Joe Classified, Walmart exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another G.I. Joe Classified series unboxing and review. And today, from the Night Force, we got Jodie, Shooter Craig, the Walmart exclusive. But for all your non-Walmart exclusive G.I. Joe needs, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And today, Jodie, Shooter Craig in our crosshairs tonight. So this is a deep cut in the Joe universe. It's one of those Joe characters that's kind of floated around, ebbed and flowed throughout the comics and things like that. She's also, this is not her first figure. She's had a few figures over the years. I would just not say she's not one of the tippy top Joes and not a memorable Joe, because I think, and maybe that's just me, because I always go back to the animated series and she wasn't in the animated series, but she was in the Joe universe, there's no doubt about it. And it's always interesting to get some Joes, even some deeper cut Joes in the toy line, and she finds her way in the Walmart exclusive Night Force line. Of course, you can also get this at Hasbro Pulse. Look for restocks at Walmart and Hasbro Pulse on those kind of things, like we're used to with these. But a little bit of a deep cut is Jodie, Shooter Craig. And whenever I hear Jodie, I think of my sales planner. Shout out to Jodie, my sales planner at work and my day job. She's a good sales planner. A good sales planner. She's been on the channel one time. She was on a toy hunt with us on one of those videos way back in the day. I said, hey, we're going to lunch, but we got to stop here first. She got to see what all the action is about in the toy aisle. Changed her life forever, and she's never watched one of these videos. She refuses. She gets enough of me every day at work, I guess. Who knows? But anyways, enough about that, Jodie. Back to this Jodie. G.I. Joe Classified series looking really good. Jodie, Shooter Craig looking good on the front. Of course, glamour shot. Got the band of all the accessories, of course. Looking fierce right here. She's ready to take somebody down if she needs to. She is number 90 for those keeping track at home. Number 90, again, QR code if you want to scan that, find out about a little bit more about our friend Jodie here. On the back, we got a little action figure shot there of everything you get in the package there, showing off some of her tattoos. Oh, she's got some ink. And then, of course, down here, all the jibber jabber. So without further ado, let's get her out of the package. Once again, you can see some of the Energon crystal type things in the background there. Ready to start the crossover event of a lifetime. Dare I say a generation. We could see it right there, but looking good on the front, of course. She even comes with a little gas mask action. Easy for me to say. Just like our old friend Big Ben and Mole Rat as well. So we're seeing a little of that going on. There you go. See you later, old Shooter. Jodie, Shooter Craig right there, 90, and then of course the Joe logo at the top, all the usual stuff we get with these. There it is, storage locker, see you later, goodbye. And then the parchment paper, it's time for the parchment paper to come out. Pull that out right there. Uh-oh, there was a helmet stuck in there. Anything else? Oh my gosh, there's a few little things. There's a very little knife deep in the corner. Gotta be careful, gotta get it all out of there. We know how that goes. But bam, see you later, goodbye. Got a little cut action here, a little cardboard going on. See what's going on here. We got a big, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, there it is. Bam, see you later. There it is, goodbye. All right, let's get down to the accessories first, then we'll dive into the figure. We did talk about that the little knife. She's got a little knife all in gray, and we see this with these Walmart versions. They're all in the one color. There's no extra color on any of these weapons, so feels a little bit dumbed down, for lack of better terms. But you got crazy knife right here, a little hook on the end, so extra dangerous. No doubt about it right there. A little pistol to go with that little knife. She's got a little pistol right here. I'm sure she's got a holster for it. Got a spot in the end, so you could put an effect piece in if need be. So we do got that little pistol. We got extra hair with her. I thought these were helmets, but no. 2 extra hairs. Interesting. Okay, we'll get to that here in a second. I have no idea what this is. I guess we'll have to figure it out along the way. I think this goes in her back in the backpack and maybe helps store this weapon on it. Maybe that's the case. I am at a loss right there. We'll figure it out. But then she does got the big old sniper rifle, maybe. Big one right here. Like a young lowlight is what this reminds me of. But it's all in gray once again. A little bit gummy in the plastic, I will say that. She does got a spot for a magazine right here. And believe it or not, Shooter Magazine. It's on brand right there. She loves a good shot. She's got Shooter Magazine going on. Looking good in the magazine department, fitting right in there. But a big, long rifle. She's ready to take out some people if need be. There's no doubt about it. But a big one, of course. But now we're going to look at her, and she comes out of the package here with a little gas mask action. She's ready to go. She's ready to party. She's ready to fight. She's ready to shoot, some may say. But let's uncork her from the packaging. See what all the fuss is about right here. One more twist tie. All right, twist ties right there. See you later. Whoa! Off to the side. Watch out. Always a dangerous see you later every once in a while. You don't, when it hooks on your hand as you're trying to throw it. Oh, we've all been there. We've all been there. So there we go. All right, Jodie, Shooter, Craig, ready to take on the world like a young man of war. She's ready to fight the world. And she does got this big old gas mask over the top. That's pretty ingenious, actually. It's a gas mask with the hair attached to it. So it's almost, I mean, it's not almost, it is a mask, but it fits differently than what we've seen in the past. So I'm here for that. That's not a bad deal. Got the black hair with a little nice little hairpiece coming down off the side, really giving it some depth and stuff. Got the big old fly-like eyes there in green. Got the gas mask going on. Got a little ponytail in the back as well. Looking good. I'm here for this mask right off the bat. Then we get her regular face, regular head here, and you have two different hair options for her, which is pretty wild, actually. I'm here for that, but boy, it really makes it tough to choose your own adventure. Hardcore Joe fans, you're going to need 4 of these. You need 1 on the card and 3 to do each different head looks. I guess you could say they're even different characters if you really want them to be. But this one looks pretty good here. You got I think they're called, what are they called? Cornrows? Or no, not cornrows. Braids. Yes, braids. And I remember my wife saying, hey, why don't you braid the hair of the girls? And I just looked at her like, are you kidding me? I can't even comb my own hair, let alone put it in a ponytail, let alone put it in a braid. But she's got some braids into a ponytail on this one with the long hair in the back. Looking pretty good. I like the looks of this one on her. A really good head. But we're going to see the second, or hair, really good hair. The second hair. What do we think about this one? It's good. I think I would prefer the one with the braids over the top, though. But this one's not bad either. You got the ponytail going on. You got a little fluff at the bottom, a little bit dangles in the front. But it looks good. And she does look a little angry, though. She must be mad. She's out in the night, of course. It's probably dark. It's probably damp. It's a lot of mole rats running around. I can see how she's a little bit mad. But no smiling faces on her. That is for sure. She's a little bit upset, as we can tell. But she does look good. It's a good-looking figure. Good skin tone color on her, too. It just kind of has a nice glisten to it. There's a little of that glisten going on. So it looks really good, really full on in the face. I'm here for that. She does got a spot on her vest at the top to store that little knife. How about that? So that looks good. She just had the free-flowing belt that kind of floats there and gets in the way. A little bit annoying, I will say. Got a spot for her side piece, her little pistol down here on the side of her thigh. Looking really good. 2 gloved hands, both with trigger fingers, which really on brand. If your nickname is Shooter, you better have trigger fingers, and she does have those going on. Looks pretty good. Got the vest, got the sculpted in pockets. Got a little bit of like a clock or something there on her vest as well. It does say 500.05. She's clocking something. She's up to no good, or probably up to good. She's a member of the Joe team after all. She does got that forearm tattoo like a good old sailor. It is a cobra with an arrow through its mouth, so you know she's out to kill some cobras if need be. Got the spot in the back to plug her backpack in, and I assume that's what that is, a backpack. I mean, it should fit. Yep, it fits back there. So it is just a holder for her gun is what we got going on back here. So make note of that, I guess is what I'll say. I do like that she's got some sneakers on. Looks a little bit crazy. It almost looks like they don't fit. It looks like my daughter's like wearing my shoes around the house or something. But she's got some interesting shoe wear going there. No real shin guards. It looks like boots. So she's obviously not a Terry Steinbach fan. So she just drops a notch in my book, not wearing the shin guards here. A little sculpted in zippers on the side of the boots do look nice. Got a little thigh protection going on. Looking nice there as well. Articulation, arms going to go all the way around for us. Side to side, a little bit of butterfly shoulder there. Got a bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows. Hits continue to be played right there. Hands back forth, side to side. Like I said, trigger fingers. Waist articulation and a little hula hoop in there. No traditional ab crunch on her. She does got those big old shooter splits if she needs to. Drop down hips, of course, like we're accustomed to. Thigh cut, nicely hidden. Double jointed, pinless knees, here for that all day. Boot cut even, once again, nicely hidden in the sculpt. I'm always here for those hidden sculpts, always looking really good. And then you get the boots, ankles, back and forth, side to side. A little bit loose in the ankle department, not terrible though. Does she fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. What do you know, she fits perfectly there. But a good-looking figure for a deep-cut figure, that's what I would say. It's a good-looking figure. It's just a very deep-cut character that's maybe not for everybody. Once again, Night Force sub-team. So we're growing our Night Force team, of course. We got Big Ben. Is Big Ben the leader of Night Force? No. We know the leader of Night Force is going to be Flint. He just over-challenges everybody. So we got Flint here to truly lead that Night Force team. He doesn't even have to get in his Night Force scrubs because he's just that good. He's just that good. But did Night Force ever technically have a leader? I'm not sure if they did. It wasn't Falcon, was it? Was Falcon the Night Force leader? That seemed a little strange to me. Falcon shouldn't be the leader of anything after basically destroying the whole world, getting a couple of good men almost killed, getting his brother Duke killed. Falcon, what are we doing? Duke, you're guilty by association. Flint, on the other hand, true leader, save the world, save the universe, rescue Roadblock, lead the assault on Cobra Law. Don't get me started. Don't get me fired up about my boy Flint. But I'm here for Flint with this. But we're building out another sub-team, and some people don't like the sub-teams. I get it. I'm here for this Night Force sub-team, and it's very interesting that we got Shooter and Big Ben. Will we get a regular version down the line, or will we only get the Night Force versions? I don't know. Do we need other versions of these two? You guys sound off in the comments. I think both are pretty good for where they are. I guess I'd dabble. I'd see what they could do if they could better these in the regular line. But I don't know. I think we're pretty good with the Night Force. And if they do re-release these, let's wait a year, 2 years down the line. Let's let these be off the pegs for a while in a distant memory, then come out with some repaints. I think that was one of the big mistakes they did with Tunnel Rat. He should have probably came a little bit down the line, of course, instead of a Night Force repaint coming down the line, as we do know. So it is what it is. Pick your poison. Choose your own adventure, as we always say. But Shooter, for what she is, I'm here for it. Not a bad figure at all. Definitely warrants a spot in my collection. But does she warrant a spot in your collection? Does she warrant a spot in your heart? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day on this channel and the other YouTube channel. So make sure you check out both channels. Make sure you subscribe to both channels. And don't forget about the Patreon. Early access to both channels' videos, bonus videos, Q&As, you name it, all kinds of bonus content. And best of all, you do support the channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the mighty Shooter, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.